Hi guys, welcome to this video about 20 times zoom camera. I'm talking about surveillance cameras. There are a lot of very similar surveillance cameras around with 20 times zoom, 5 megapixel camera. They look pretty much the same. They have a little bit different outside, but inside most of them are exactly the same. So they have one common problem, and this is what I'm talking about. If you are in the market now in early 2020 to buy such a 20 times zoom camera, surveillance camera, just make sure that you watch this video till the very end. So the problem what I'm talking about is how to insert the micro SD card. And usually when you have normal camera like these small cameras, or even like the normal IP cameras, like something like this one here or this one here, usually it is not a big problem to insert a micro SD card. But when it comes to these huge 20 times zoom cameras, they are way bigger, and they seem to have really a big problem when it comes to inserting micro SD cards. So do you really need micro SD cards? No, of course. If you want to set up your system with only streaming, you have your PC or whatsoever running inside all the time, you do streaming, you have the hard disks inside, you record everything, you have like a professional setup. No, then you don't need micro SD card. You are still good to go. You can buy, you can even profit now from pretty low prices, because there are new systems coming out in 2020, means this year. And what's the big improvement? It's not better image, not better videos, nothing like this, no better communication, no better apps. The big improvement this year is the micro SD card. I'm going to show you here how this looks. This is one of my videos. You can see that. I'm going to show you this really quickly. It took me 2 hours to take everything apart here. It's crazy. So you really need to have to put a lot of power or force into that. You have to open that and screw, and it's really tough. And inside there are a couple of different setups. So usually the micro SD card is here, but sometimes you have to remove the whole thing here. And yeah, that's really crazy. And this is what I did, and I thought, yeah, I have to really do that. I took it really apart, even took out the camera system, the zoom optics, as you can see here, and I had a hard time to really put it back. And even only after that I found out that the micro SD card slot was, I think it's on this side here, and it was not described, and at least not properly described in the instructions. There was just one really small picture which didn't show a lot, and it showed it even wrong. You can see it here with the YOLOOK which I have. It is on this side, but for other cameras which are really very similar, you have to take out the whole camera system here. You can see it's now in. You think, yeah, okay, done. No, the biggest thing is now how to put back this seal, because this seal is coming off. There's no chance to keep the seal when you're taking the lid off, and that's a huge problem. It doesn't stick. There's no way to put it inside and make it stick. The only thing is to glue it down, which I did, and it's crazy. So I put a lot of instant glue and almost glued my fingers to that, and it's absolutely crazy when you put it back. You can put it back. The whole thing took me 2 hours, but at the end the seal isn't properly back. As you can see, it is somewhere here somehow, but I think there is no real waterproof. It's not waterproof anymore, it's not watertight anymore properly. It's working again, but it is it was a huge mess, and you have a huge chance that you really totally mess it up, even worse than me, and destroy everything, even parts inside. So what did they do now? So I'll let this video run here. I got this information, hope I can run that, and you can see that it's totally different. So you don't have to take apart the whole back or the whole top here. Actually it's totally different. They have made a separate part here, and there are just two very easy screws which you have to remove. Unfortunately the video is not running anymore, I don't know why. Yeah, here it is. So you can see there are only two small screws which you can really easily take out, and then you have access to the micro SD card. Yeah, it takes a little bit long here, and the really interesting part is in the second video. Again, some problems here with, yes, you can, I'm going to show you everything from the start. You can see two screws, and now you have access here inside. I mean, it's not properly focused, but you can see there's the micro SD card somewhere here, and it's absolutely easy to access. It's a 5 minutes job, or not even, instead of a 2 hours job, and the risk to destroy is way less. I mean, there's almost no chance to destroy the system as long as you're not doing crazy stuff. And I have checked now the listings if I find anything about 2020, and I couldn't find it. So I think China, they have their new year now. Maybe they are preparing shipping during this time, or doing the shipping, that the cameras will arrive after that. I have no idea about that, but this is just my big recommendation on that. If you're in the market to buy such a really nice camera, I mean, it's nice, it's huge, it has really nice zooming effect. That's a bit, I mean, they are huge. They are huge in size, but they are also huge in camera power. But if you're in the market to buy something like that, make sure you do it, that you have the 2020 version and not the old version, because it's definitely a huge difference when it comes to micro SD cards. So that's it for now. I hope I was able to help you a little bit with that. I will put down the link to these Amazon listings into the description. Anyways, you will find these cameras, or the set of these cameras. There is really a wide variety of these cameras, but inside they are pretty much the same. I will put it down, you can click on that, check it out, and order it right from there if you like it, but only after you have made sure that you have the new camera with the new micro SD card opening. So that's it for now. I hope I was able to help you a little bit with that. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.